Salams and welcome to part 6 now. In marriage is a relationship, divorce is a pain. Now we are talking about R is for respect. We spoke about M is for money. We spoke about A is for acceptance. And we spoke about R for respect. Do you really respect the person? What actually brought you two together? What was that initial love that you had for one another? And is it something that you can rekindle that love that you have for one another? And respect is a very, very powerful and universal concept. Respect doesn't just apply in marriages. You need respect between husband and wife. You need respect between the teacher and the pupil. You need respect between the customer who's coming into your business. You need respect between the employer and the employee. So there's various respect for the animals, respect for the trees, respect for the environment. So let's go through this. And there's a quotation by Bill Blumenstein, and he said, before you try to change others, remember how hard it is to change yourself. So you find it very difficult to even change yourself. If you try and lose weight, you know how difficult it is. If you try and stop swearing, you know how difficult it is. If you try and be a good human being, it's very difficult. So before you try and change your partner, remember it's even difficult to change yourself. So R is for respect. Respect your partner. Respect means, I'm looking for a pen. I don't know where I leave my pens. Respect means that you honor that person. You must honor and respect that person with honor and dignity. When you have respect for another person, you simply don't belittle or insult. Don't insult that person. Okay, don't make that person feel humiliated and ashamed. You can have your disagreements at home. There's nothing wrong with having disagreements. In fact, it's good to argue. Ventilate. Let things out. Don't keep on bottling things inside. You must talk it out. Have a good argument now and then. Don't be like a sheep. Sheep just sits like this. No, don't bottle things. Sometimes you get angry, let it out of your system. But when you argue or get angry, do it also with respect. Okay, don't belittle. Don't become personal in everything. All right. Sometimes you cross the line. You apologize. You ask for forgiveness, and then you come back to normal again. You can have your disagreements at home, but what happens at home stays at home. Don't make a public announcement of all your arguments. What happens at home stays at home. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? It is highly disrespectful for a husband or wife to insult their partner in public. Please don't shame your partner in public. Whether it's a wedding or whether it's going to a shopping mall, don't make a big scene in public. That's very disrespectful. Don't allow wealth. For example, if the wife comes from the rich home or the husband comes from the rich home, don't allow that wealth to belittle your husband, nor allow your education level. Don't think because you're more educated than your partner, now you're going to treat them like a second-class citizen. Don't use that to demean your wife because you're more educated, okay? When you have accepted your partner as mentioned above, so money, first M is for money, A was acceptance, and now R is for respect. When you have accepted your partner, it means that you will honor that person and respect that person. But that does not mean that the marriage should stagnate. You must continue finding joy in your marriage, continue growing that marriage. Both partners must strive for ongoing improvement in themselves. Keep trying to improve yourself. Don't just say, okay, now my wife accepts me, or now my husband accepts me. I can now dress as I want to. I don't have to keep myself clean. I don't have to be hygienic. I don't have to do self-grooming. I don't have to. No, don't do that. Be prim and proper. Always be prim and proper. Right? When you got married, you're shining. You're prim and proper. So why don't you do it when you're married as well? Now and then we get a bit lazy, but don't delay it unnecessarily. Be prim and proper at all times, just for your own self-esteem. Do it for yourself. And I know many patients who come today, do it for them. They're so proud of themselves. They will go regularly for manicures, pedicures, trimming their hair, putting in lipstick, brushing their teeth, making sure that they're prim and proper all the time for their partner. You must feel good within yourself when you do it. You feel like a good human being. You look in the mirror, you say, I feel good today. So you must don't allow your marriage to stagnate, please. Both partners must strive for ongoing improvement in themselves, in their character and in their personality. If you think there's a bit of a flaw in your character, your partner will tell you. They don't. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? So instead of getting angry, think about it. Say, what? She told me something, she's right. Or he told me something, he's right. Think about it. Don't just get angry. Don't put up a wall. Think about it. Putting it around your head to sleep at night. That makes a lot of sense. I'm actually at fault there. When you do that introspection, you become a better human being. So change comes from within you. No one else can force you to change. You must change yourself. Your success for harmony in the marriage comes about when you acknowledge your own shortcomings and then you try and see in what way you can change as a human being. Ongoing change should be based on the Japanese Kaizen philosophy, which means ongoing improvement. Never be satisfied with yourself. Keep on changing yourself on an ongoing basis. Kaizen is a business principle that can be applied to your own life. This simply means that you don't allow your life to come to a standstill, but continuously strive to improve yourself little by little, incremental goals on an ongoing basis. Over time, these little changes become into huge, magnificent changes. Stay well, look after yourself. Our next session is R is for romance. And the whole of marriage is about romance. Stay well, look after yourself.